How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back on our Rams Online franchise. We are in the conference championship game going up against these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if you guys don't remember, we recently have played these Buccaneers. We played them in week 15 of the regular season. And now we already get to play them again, this time for much higher stakes. Of course, in the conference championship, because the winner goes to the Super Bowl and the loser goes home. And the only thing to show for their efforts through the season is a very late draft pick in the rookie draft. So we got to go ahead and make it to the Super Bowl and then win that gosh darn Super Bowl, because we as hell don't want to get that late round draft pick to show for all our efforts through the entire season. Just like the Seattle Seahawks in real life, we made it to the conference championship, or not the conference championship, we lost in the divisional round. Anyways though, the only thing we got to show for it is a very late draft pick. But also the Seattle Seahawks though have had some fantastic late round draft picks, so we should be okay as long as we continue to have our luck as we get the first points of the board on this game. We only got a field goal, but it is a lead, so you know, you can relax a little bit. You just got to stop your opponent, as right now my opponent's team is stopping themselves because this first big play of the game is going to be negated due to a holding penalty, and then he's going to chuck this one deep, and we got that man T.J. McDonald who's going to go ahead and intercept that ball, get the offense another chance, and we got Todd Gurley, and he's got a linebacker who misses, he's got another linebacker that misses, and then a safety that misses as well. So Todd Gurley goes ahead and gets himself into the end zone. We got a 2-possession lead now, and now we can, you know, chill in our chair, relax a little bit. We got 2 possessions that we can at least give up, as my opponent gives up his own possession right here. Or not even my opponent, it's just Jameis Winston overthrowing his dudes is right here. We do lose a yard with Todd Gurley. And then you're going to go ahead and see that it's 3rd and 16 because we try to hit our opponent with a toss play. We end up losing 5 more yards, so we're going to try to scramble and get past that linebacker with Matt Scott, which doesn't really happen, so we will end up punting the ball back to my opponent. So him throwing a bad pass was not wasted because he got the ball right back because we stalled out. Anyways though, 3rd and 3, my opponent's going to hand it down to Doug Martin, get up another first down, but he's only got a minute left, and we continue to come out in quarters or dollar formation because, you know, we got to be pass heavy or pass defensive heavy. So he thinks he's trying to get a big run on us, but we have nasty defensive front with Aaron Donald and Robert Quinn, and the third one is William Hayes, which is at least halfway decent. He's an 80-something overall. And then all of a sudden he's got 10 seconds left, and he chucks this one deep to Vincent Jackson, who of course catches it. So my opponent will at least come away with a field goal in the first half. But unfortunately for our opponent, luckily for our opponent, he gets the ball, but we also got some nice user out there. He tries to hit us with a toss play. We go and smack that man, and then he throws directly at TJ McDonald once again. He stone hands this one, but we at least get the ball back just a little bit further back because my opponent was able to punt that ball. But regardless, we got this man Todd Gurley, who's getting another 10-yard for 15-yard run. He's got 10 rushes for 82 yards and a touchdown. And then Tavon Austin on an in route, picking up another first down. We are now in our opponent's territory. And then Todd Gurley breaking more ankles, trying to get into the end zone. He will get tracked down and pushed out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 11-yard line. And then right here, our man Tavon Austin getting us inside the 5. And you know what we like to do? We try to throw to wide open players, which gets batted down by the user defensive tackle. I don't know if he just got that animation from the defensive tackle or if there's a button to push to swat down a pass, but regardless, we only came away with another field goal, but we also go up by 2 more possessions as he throws right at our neck. But all we had to show for it was a hand in the air to say hi to the ball, and we got quick hiked, but that quick hike actually got us a sack because Aaron Donald is a block shedding machine and just a glitch in general in this game. He's I think he is the only defensive tackle with 90+ strength and 80+ speed as Todd Gurley catches a nice little screen pass, breaks a tackle, gets another first down. We're already entering or trying to get into our opponent's red zone, which Tavon Austin gets us there off a wide receiver sweep down to the 13-yard line. You saw that was an 18 rush by our man Tavon Austin as Todd Gurley bounces into his own offensive lineman, which sets him up some nice blocks, which gets us once again inside the 4-yard line. And then Todd Gurley on the toss play from the close formation going to go ahead and get us into the end zone, We now have a 17-point lead. Our opponent had a wide open guy, but he wanted the big play, so he ends up getting a big play, but it's from us, which was a safety, and he's trying to hit us with another run because anytime we need to play nice pass coverage, we come out in dollars or quarters. We definitely have to add some more defensive formations to my playbook. Anyways, though, 4th and 11 here, looking for somebody. The pass rush gets to him once again, so Jameis Winston throws that one to the grass. We get the ball right back at the 19-yard line, so already in my opponent's red zone. You see Todd Gurley's got 2 touchdowns and 130-something yards. Make this 3 touchdowns for our man Todd Gurley, the MVP award winner, just showing what he can do. And then Brandon Watts showing what we can do with him, getting some user picks out there, and already once again in our opponent's red zone at the 10-yard line, down now to the 3-yard line with that run from Benning Cunningham. Monty Ball in the game now, just trying to punch it in there, but we're going to play this one conservative and just kick our field goal. No point of trying to run up the score by passing it and possibly getting it, intercepted. But right here, once again, pass rush getting to our opponent. 2nd and 10, he's looking for somebody. He does connect with that man, 84, Altoon. I don't know how old Altoon is, but I remember having football cards of this man when I was a kid. So I don't know if Altoon has had a kid and this is his son, or if this is the Altoon I'm thinking of. But regardless, this man's been making some catches as he finds a wide open tight end right there, getting into our territory. But he's got 5 seconds left in this game. He's going to be chucking this one to his tight end once again, getting tackled and then running out of time. So looks like we are headed to the Super Bowl. It's nice to have. We win 30-3, and I think it's quite the accomplishment to go 15-1 and take these Rams to the Super Bowl. I know they're not a bad squad, but they're definitely not a good squad. We picked up Matt Scott and haven't even been playing with Nick Foles, so definitely made some weird moves to the team. Obviously, we haven't been using Kenny Britt, haven't been using Brian Quick. We went up, picked up Desmond Lewis, and he's been our 2nd wide receiver behind Tavon Austin, and then picked up Paul Richardson from a trade with the Seattle Seahawks. And Matt Scott right here for only 43 passing yards. Jameis Winston, 108 yards with 2 interceptions. Todd Gurley, 147 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. And then, yeah, not a lot going on in the receiving game. But then down to defense, of course, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers led in tackles, but we got William Hayes and Aaron Donald with sacks, and then right here, Brandon Watts and TJ McDonald with the interceptions. Here are 2 more videos for you guys if you happen to want to watch another GodBaer video. Thank you for watching the one you just currently watched, and until next time, everybody, GodBaer out.